go to our second one, and in this second example, remember we had our setup for long division? The order mattered. Go from your largest degree to your smallest degree, and then add zeros when things are missing. Well, this is the case here. When I set this one up, I'm dividing by x plus 2. I started thinking about the order. Well, I have 3x to the 4s. Then next, minus x cubed. This is in order already. But now there's no x squared, so I make sure that I write a 0 in there. Some people even write 0x squareds. Some people just write 0. I'm fine with either. And then I have a plus 3x and finally a minus 20. And I color code. First thing I run into is the 3x to the 4. What could you possibly multiply x by to get a 3x to the 4? A 3x cubed. So 3x cubed times x, of course, is 3x to the 4. And 3x cubed times 2 is plus 6x cubed. Put it in brackets and subtract. This minus this is 0. Negative 6 minus a 6 will give me negative 7x cubes. And I still have the 0x squareds, and I still have the 3x, and I still have the minus 20. Switch colors. So one of the things that makes long division easy is you're doing the same steps over and over again until you finish, right? And every time I switch colors, that's just me repeating the same steps. Now I have a negative 7x cubed. What could I possibly multiply x by to get negative 7x cubed?
Negative 7x squared.
A negative 7x squared. And because I added the 0 column there, things are lining up. And also when I multiply this, I'm going to get negative 7x cubed. And negative 7 times a plus 2 is negative 14x squared. Put that in brackets. And I can subtract. So 0 minus a negative 14 will be plus 14x squared. I still have the plus 3x, and I still have the minus 20. Next color, 14x squared. What could I possibly multiply an x by to get a 14x squared? A 14x. Then I take that 14x times x, and I get 14x squared. And I take the 14x times 2, and I get plus 28x. Put it in brackets and subtract. 3 minus 28 gives me negative 25x, and I still have the minus 20. I got to go to another color, a fourth color on this one, because now my first term is a negative 25x. What could I multiply bx by to possibly get a negative 25x? A negative 25. And negative 25 times x, of course, is negative 25x. And negative 25 times 2 is negative 50. Put it in brackets and subtract. Negative 20 plus 50 is 30. That is my remainder. And this question says, in the question, that we have to write the division statement. So first of all, I'm going to give you a little shortcut for writing the division statement. The little shortcut that I'm going to give you is that if in the question you put brackets around the original thing and above it say let p of x equal this, then when you write your division statement, you don't have to write that whole thing out again. You can just write p of x equals our divisor, because remember, this is your division statement, Dairy Queen, plus remainder. Our divisor was x plus 2. Our quotient is the 3x cubed minus 7x squared plus the 14x minus the 25. That is the quotient that we got. Does it work out perfectly? Well, everything would have worked out except for the last number. We had a remainder of 30, so we go plus 30 in the end. And this is your division statement. So So for this one, you had already circled all of 3 except for 3b. Now you can circle 3b, and you can also circle 7.